Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we are back in Elite Dangerous, checking out Beta 3, which has just come out today. Now this is a fairly huge update. It's brought a lot into the game. There's 2 new ships, there's player interdiction, like you can interdict players, as well as NPCs. There's multiple ship ownership, fuel scooping, mining. There's a ton of stuff. I'm going to have a full link, to the full patch notes in the video description. Yeah, let's jump into it and start looking around. So you can see I'm using TrackIR to start with, and the menu doesn't move with my head anymore. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I like the change or not. If you use TrackIR and you have it like the mouse doesn't line up with the buttons, try going into your graphics menu and disabling hardware mouse or whatever it's called, and that'll fix it. I had that problem. That's how it's fixed. So yeah, what am I going to look at first? Let's go to the shipyard. So you can see the shipyard has a whole new display. It actually tells you what your ship is going to come with, which is so useful. Go between ships by doing this. So we actually see one of the new ships here, the Federal Dropship. So there's 2 new ships, the Federal Dropship and the Imperial Clipper. Sorry while I look over to my second monitor. So we can actually buy the dropship here, which is 37 million credits. I don't think I'll have that for a while. 4 utility mounts, 4 medium hardpoints and 1 large hardpoint. So that's pretty awesome. A ton of internal compartments. And yeah, that looks really cool. So it's probably only a matter of time until we start seeing those flying around, so that's pretty awesome. There's nothing else here in terms of unusual ships. They saw the ASP here as well. This is Chu Hub in the 6 system, in case you're wondering. So that's all good. I'm just in a Sidewinder at the moment, and that's where I'm going to stay for the time being. What am I going to do? Let's buy some mining equipment. So you see I've already got a mining laser equipped. I bought this at Chango Dock. I was hoping I'd be able to buy another one here, but although there's a ton of other weapons, there's no mining laser here unless I'm blind, which is possible, but I don't think I am. But what there is here is the second component that you need, which is, and I'm just going to get rid of my discovery scanner, but that is the refinery. So to do mining you need both of these, a refinery and a mining laser. Or preferably more than one mining laser, I think. But anyway, you can see there's multiple classes of the refineries. So the cheapest one has 1 refinery bin. This one has 2. This one has 1. I don't know. I'm just going to get the cheapest one and we'll see how it goes. So let's buy that. So I think that's all I need for mining, really. It'd be nice to have more internal compartments, but this is just to see if it actually works and all that, so that's not too big a deal right now. So let's get out of that. Is there anything else to look at the station? Maybe? I think the trading has kind of been fixed up. You can see there's actually things in supply, so trading might actually be viable again now. Hopefully. It'll depend if these things get replenished after they run out of the supply, but anyway. So we'll have to see how that goes. So let's set up my fire groups. Okay, so the mining laser I'll put on group 2, that'll work. And I don't think that I need to set up the refinery as anything special. So let's just set myself, I think this ring cluster is actually an asteroid field. So let's lock the destination there. And we'll launch out of here. And we'll just see if we can get this working. So I haven't tried fuel scooping yet, I'm not sure how that works. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to look at in this update. So for this video I think I'm just going to concentrate on the mining, see if it works, and even if it's worth doing, because there's no guarantee they've got all the economy side of it balanced out yet. Hopefully they have, but only one way to find out. So let's hope that we don't run into too many people. I'm playing in open rather than solo. I pretty much always play in open mode, but with the player interdiction being a thing now, I suppose there's a chance I will get interdicted. There's actually, you can escape it though, so it's not just guaranteed that you're going to get you know, like stuck in interdiction with no chance to escape. There is actually a way to escape. So as I was flying here, there was an attempted interdiction on me, and basically you can align with an escape vector, and if you align with that then you'll escape the interdiction. So it's pretty cool. Let's go into Super Cruise. And to actually interdict other players, I should have showed you this on the outfitting screen. There is actually a device that you can buy in the outfitting screen which is just called a frameshift interdictor or something like that. And so I guess that's how you actually interdict people. So we'll have to have a look at that one day as well. I'll probably interdict somebody and get blown up straight away because I'm a terrible pilot, but so be it. But it wasn't cheap either. I think it was about 100,000 credits for the cheapest one, but maybe there's cheaper ones at different stations. I don't really know. So let's fly towards this, pick up some speed slowly. I'll look over to my second screen, so we'll look out to the left. So what else have we got? We got a massive increase in the galaxy size. Let me actually show you that. Slow down here. Not particularly safe, just stopping in the middle of Super Cruise. What the hell? So this is us in sticks. This is the pill. It used to end around here, maybe. Now it's all the way over here. It's like 2,500 systems available. It's pretty insane. To give you an idea of how much 2,500 systems is in this game, let's just keep scrolling out. And you can see it's still pretty much nothing in terms of the overall scope of the completed game. But for what we've got right now, this is pretty crazy. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, back into Super Cruise. And we continue on. And hope that I don't get shot down by anything, because trying to pew-pew somebody with a mining laser probably won't work too well. So hopefully it's, what, 646 light seconds. Hopefully it won't take too long. I still don't know why it takes so bloody long to accelerate in Super Cruise, but it does. So that's just what we've got to deal with. One other cool thing, you can see we've actually got reputations now. Or we had them before, I think, but now it's visible. So you can see these are my reputations with all the various sticks organizations, neutral to all of them. But as you run missions, that will presumably change, or as you kill people or whatever, I don't know. So that's pretty cool. And I think it actually fills out this status window pretty nicely. So hopefully there'll also be a way to actually just see reputation, because right now you can only see your reputation for the groups that are in the system that you're in. So say I wanted to know my reputation for somewhere in Erenin. I guess I'd have to be in Erenin to check it. Unless there's something I'm missing, which is possible, but I mean this is the very first implementation of this, so obviously there's still a bit of work to do. Okay, so we're approaching this cluster. Looks like there might be some players here as well. I'd imagine a lot of people are checking out mining right now. So let's get nice and close to this. Hopefully this is actually an asteroid belt, otherwise I'm going to feel really silly. Might have to slow down a bit. Yep, it's sent me going too fast. Oh, I'll just fly by it. I mean it happens every time I make a bloody video, doesn't it? Guess I'm so bad. We're almost there now. There we go. I will say that after this latest update my performance seems to be a little bit worse. My frame rate is a bit lower, and it seems to be a bit jerky in some places. So maybe I think they've added some more detail to a few things which could be causing those problems. Or it just could be a little bit of bugs or whatever, I'm not really sure. I mean, this is the first day that the patch has come out, so bugs are to be expected, basically. Alright, let's get up here. Drop out. So they have added asteroid fields and everything, as you can see by the fact that I'm here. So I'm not actually at a resource extraction site. So I can see a couple over here. I don't know how I actually do this. I'm presuming I have to fly up to them and scan them or something. So that's my mining laser. That's cool. Look at that. Set power to my weapons. So, can I target this? Is there anything in my contacts? No. Oh, that's working. I don't know if it's doing anything though. I can see. Aha! What's this? Bertrandite. Okay, let's drop my cargo scoop. Can I actually scoop this? Or do I have to mine this up again myself? Too fast, too fast. Fail. I'm really bad at scooping stuff up. Like, really bad. Okay, let me line it up again. I'm actually pushed it away from me. Shit, too fast. Okay, too fast. That seems to be all I'm saying. Resources unallocated. What does that mean? So, okay, so if you look, if I get that back, you see my cargo. I've got refinery, gold, and vent. So I guess I select which one. So there's 2% gold, 11% bertrandite. So if I select this, it's actually refined it. And no spare bins in the refinery. Okay. So what do I do now? Do I vent the gold? I guess that is what I do. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. So it seems there's no real way to actually target the asteroids, which is somewhat annoying. Let's do a bit more of this. Okay, so there's some more bertrandite. So let's scoop this up. Ah, goddammit. Come on, almost there. Alright, so I got that. So now that I've got bertrandite selected in the refinery, I guess it's going to refine that automatically. So we're at 24% bertrandite, so I guess I've got to keep going until I'm at 100%, maybe, and then it will give me the actual bertrandite. Or can I click? What did I just do? What did I just do? Did I just destroy it? Hello? Bertrandite? Bertrandite, no! Shit, okay. You can tell I haven't done this before, I think. Alright. So I might have just gotten rid of my bertrandite. Aren't I supposed to be able to scan these asteroids or something? Maybe I need that detailed surface scanner or something like that. Actually, I got rid of my my basic discovery scanner. Alright, so this is another 12% bertrandite. It's got that resources unallocated thing right in the way of the cargo scanner. Scooper. Nope, missed it. Collided with it. Okay, how do I get rid of this bloody thing? Right, I have no idea what's going on. So now it's processed those resources, but I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stupid cargo scoop. Okay, got those. Right, so now okay, so pressing that little button did actually vent them. So it's actually, if you look at it, it's the same icon as the vent button has. So there goes that 2% gold, and we're back to the bertrandite. Alright, so I guess I've got to fill up with bertrandite. So while you guys have seen how this works, so I'll fill up with this, and then we'll skip ahead until I've got a full cargo hold. Okay, so I successfully got one bertrandite in my cargo hold. That took way too long, I gotta be honest. Now, a lot of that is me being shit at collecting cargo with the scoop, but even still, I mean, one bertrandite. Let's actually go back to, I'm not even going to stay here. Let's go back to the outpost. Whatever it is, True Hub. There we go. Let's go back here and we'll see what one bertrandite is worth. If I got to put my cargo scoop thingy back. Alright. Now, I don't remember if bertrandite is a valuable one or not. I think it may not be. So, let's go back there and find out. Either way, I mean, even if I got a unit of gold instead of bertrandite, like, or whatever, or something really valuable, I'm not sure that was worth the amount of time that it took. Now, it may have been faster if I had 2 mining lasers. I'm not really sure, but the thing is, it wasn't the mining itself, like, it wasn't pew-pewing with the mining laser that took the most amount of time. It was running around collecting the little chunks of rock and everything. So, I'm not really sure. But let's go back to QHub, and we'll sell this single solitary piece of bertrandite, and we'll see how many credits I got for however long that took. I'm not actually sure how long it took. So let's go to QHub and I'll see you there. And it's a pretty cool looking station, this one. I don't think I've been here before today, so I don't know if this is a new station model or not, but it looks pretty awesome. Oh, let's request docking. I like these stations because you don't have to fuck around trying to find out where the entrance is. Unlike, say, Chango Dock, for example. You just go to one end and you fly straight in. Those, I don't even know what shape they are. But you know the ones where you gotta fly around in a circle half the time just to find out where the entrance is? Or at least that's what you do if you're a terrible player like me. These ones are a lot easier to get into. Let me actually put a bit of power to my engines. There we go. That makes things a bit faster. Alright, landing pad 13. Hopefully nobody runs into me as I'm coming through this. There we go. 13, that's 12. Where is 13? That's right down there. Landing gear. Really should set a hotkey for that.
Warning, landing gear not deployed. Landing gear deployed.
Bang. There we go. Alright, starport services. And I gotta be careful moving around my seat when I'm on these menus now. It's gonna take a bit of getting used to having the camera move around the menu the way it does now. Okay, commodities market. 1 bertrandite, what is it worth? Can I even sell it here? Yes. It's worth 2,950 credits. Now, the amount of time... let's just get out of this and we'll go into the bulletin board. So the amount of time it took me to mine up that 2,500 credits worth of bertrandite, I could have done this mission, which would have been basically the same amount of money, but it would have been a lot quicker. And I mean, if I'd been lucky, I could have got one worth a lot more, you know? Like sometimes you get, say, this is destroy 2 traders. Obviously it's a combat mission instead of delivery or whatever, but that's, what, 8,500 credits. I mean, if I'd gotten lucky with the missions available, there might have been a 10,000 credit delivery for a few units of you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. So, I'm not sure. I mean, I like the idea of mining, I definitely do. And I think it could be really cool, but it's too much time for too little value at the moment, I believe. Now, to be fair, I've done it just that one time, and I haven't done it with the really high valuable minerals or whatever. I haven't done it with a fully optimized mining ship. I was just in my Sidewinder. So something with, if we go to the outfitting, down, something with a better refinery, like with more of the bins or whatever, that would obviously be able to, it would have been able to do gold and bertrandite at the same time. So, you know, but still, like I was saying earlier, the amount of time that it took wasn't necessarily in the mining phase itself. It was in the flying around chasing the little piece of rock that you had to scoop up. So the scooping actually took the most amount of time. Obviously, scooping is something that you will get better at the more you do it. There is a bit of a skill involved to it, and I'm not particularly skilled at it, but yeah, I'm not sure. So where's the refinery? So if I'd bought say one of these refineries that has 2 bins, I would have been able to do the bertrandite and the gold at the same time, rather than just the bertrandite. And that's 54,000 credits. Now there's better ones, that's got 3 bins. And does it get even better? Jesus, 1.5 million. Advanced Discovery Scanner. There's probably better refineries. Like, this is only E class, so there'll be an A class refinery somewhere, most likely, and that might have 5 or 6 refinery bins. But I mean, my point is, it's not the refinery bin or anything like that that was the problem. It was just chasing after that piece of rock and scooping it up. That's what was the most time-consuming part. So I don't know. I mean, this is the very first day of this patch. It's the first time that we've seen mining. They will presumably continue to work on it and improve it throughout the life cycle of Beta 3. So, you know, if anything, don't take this as being too much criticism. Just consider it useful feedback or something. I don't know if anybody from Frontier is watching, and you're probably not. But anyway, so that's mining anyway. It's I think it's got a lot of potential, but it's just not there quite yet, in my opinion. But yeah, so future videos. There's definitely going to be a video coming up on fuel scooping once I work out how that actually works. So that should be pretty cool. And yeah, beyond that, you know, we'll just try and get a bit more gameplay. I know I didn't put a lot of gameplay up during Beta 2, but I think the game is getting more and more fleshed out at this point. So there's just more to do and more to see. So that should be pretty cool to have a play around with. But I think I'll leave this here for now. So until next time, I've been Vornskyr. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.